Well, hello there, you wonderful humans, and welcome back to developing our own game. Last night we left off touching rocks, and we're still touching rocks, you know? But we're touching rocks better than we were before, which is even better. We made our ores look quite a bit better, I think. So this is our copper ore node right here. Which is good. So we're kind of just been in the process of learning all of the systems and everything. So, oh, it's not actually updating on the window. Okay, we do have to do display capture. All right, we'll do that. That's fine. Kiwi, what's going on? So last night we left off trying to figure out how to make destructible stones, basically for mining purposes. So we succeeded in making this look. I think this looks really good for copper nodes. We gotta make more. I gotta make the chaos engine actually proper for these as well, and adjust how much ore drops, because there's way too much ore dropping right now. I also have to make them disappear once they're mined, which doesn't happen yet. But I figured out like 90% of the entire system there. I think I could make them disappear pretty easily, but I don't want to like do anything. I know I just need to learn the chaos engine. Obviously I still need to change this to copper ore rather than iron ore, but it drops proper, which is fine. Actually, I can change the name of that now. Go to DT items. This is going to be called copper. Ooh, copper ore. I need an image for this, but I don't have any icons yet. I want to make my own, but I don't know how to do that. So that's another thing we could learn today. But thank you all for coming to hang out, you wonderful, wonderful humans. I appreciate y'all. Got to work tomorrow, so I might head out soon. Desiree, that's perfectly fine. Fafet, welcome back. Kiwi Star, Ms. Rengade. Alex Peachy, what it do? What it do? Like, I could, in theory, just use this, but I don't know. We'll worry about that later. I want to make my own collectible objects like plants and things, so I think maybe we'll check out the asset store today for collectible stylized objects, but I do also want to look at what we got already in So Stylized. We've got materials. Right, that's the desert. I want to start actually sculpting our map maybe a little bit. We've got environment, foliage types. Lots of foliage types, lots of trees, lots and lots of trees. We've got lots of plants. We can make collectible plants today. Maybe ferns for like fiber. Oh, we've got rice. Interesting. Can you render out a still image of the prop and then put it into the game for an icon? That's what I want to do. Because honestly, like if we literally just took what the item looked like, which is these nuggets, and just took a render of this, or even just the icon that it shows like in game, would be perfect for it. Born Zebra, what's going on? What's going on? But I want to experiment maybe today with we have some different things that we can do today. This looks like something out of Genshin Impact. Yeah, that's the stylized process. So I think if we go to landscape, we do different brush types. So we can paint. You can do dirt if we wanted to. If we make this smaller. Wait, how do I make it smaller? There's a button for this. Oh, I don't know what the button is in Unreal Engine to make this smaller. But I love the way the painting works in Unreal Engine. Isn't there a button for brush size? What is it? But like it makes it super easy to make pathing and stuff like that too. Not Discord, YouTube. Wait, what? Tag, I don't know if Discord notified you again going live. Oh, YouTube? Both probably didn't, to be fair. One thing that I do want to do is I think I want to make our oak trees. But I'm not, well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that until after because there's a lot more classes for that, for the trees than the stones. But I do want to make, let's make an iron stone real quick. Because we already kind of prepped all this stuff and I might as well re-ingrain it in my mind while we're here. So we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna call it Iron 1. And then rename this. Oops. Duplicate this. And we'll call this Iron 2. I promise we won't just touch rocks all day today. Which means we can close all of these. We need to keep the loot list open. We need to keep nothing else open. Ooh, I need to make stones today too. I need to make stones and flint because we need to be able to get flint and stones when we harvest stuff. So we gotta make a stone and a flint object before we do anything else. So we need to go to content. So yeah, we're gonna make stone. We're gonna finish the most of what we can. And if JR comes back, maybe he'll teach us the chaos engine today, which would be really nice. Oh, we do have ingots already. That's actually really, really helpful. Okay. Common. Okay, so we need to make stones, essentially. And I need to start doing better organization. Be invited to keep you company and watch you work. Thank you, Cozy. Oh, that means a lot. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know? And just having everybody here is pretty freaking amazing to just be able to kind of derp around in this and figure stuff out. Environment. Let's go with rocks. I think we'll go with classic rocks, and we'll turn this into just a collectible stone. We're gonna pick one of these for that. Hey, does Unreal Engine allow you to make the entire game? Yeah, no, it does. It absolutely does. I'll probably be mostly lurking tonight. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that at all. Alright, so... Nope, that's too big. Ooh, you know what? I have an idea. We'll go to content... nuggets, meshes. This kind of looks like a good rock. Yeah. We'll have to reorganize our thing. I'm trying to draw, but art isn't arting for me. Aw. I'm sorry. No, I completely understand that. Now we're going to duplicate this. We're just going to call this SM... Not Nugget 4. SM stone 1. And then we need to edit this. And then we need to locate this in the content browser. Let me pop back here. Make sure that's selected and we can squirt it right onto there. Ooh, that worked out way too easy. Man. All right, maybe we should adjust it a smidge. So let's do, so this is rock. We're gonna duplicate this. And we're just gonna call this stone. And then we're gonna edit this one. So we're gonna select that, drop it on here. And then we can edit this mesh. Ooh, this one has a luminosity one. Wait, what does luminosity change? That might be how we get the luminosity for our copper ore to be better. If we turn this to 5, what happens? Okay. We can definitely use that later. The Illuminati! Not the Illuminati. Oh no. So we got roughness. We've got color. Where is our texture sample? Maboober. Be honest, actually this really doesn't look bad for a small little stone that you're really never going to be able to see. It makes it emit light. That's true. I think we'll just stick with that. All right, so let's save this. Save that. And then what we can do is now in here, I think we've already got one for stone. We're going to look for SM underscore stone 1. Boop. We'll have to change the actual icon. I got to figure out how to make icons one of these days. But now what we can do is we go to our mine copper ore. We can go to our mine destruct copper list. Just under our loot lists. And we can actually add that back to the loot table. And then we can make flint. What should flint look like though? Flint should be a little bit pointy, right? But now if we go to play, we should now also drop stone and copper from these objects. Yep, there it is. Nice. We definitely want less stone to be popping out because this is a copper node. So now we need to add flint. Flint is flaky. It is flaky. So now I need to find... I think I need to make this one. This is going to be a little bit more complicated. Ooh. this did come with its own rocks. Okay. Why can't I see what they look like? Reddish orange and very matte. I thought flint. What does flint look like? Is it reddish orange? Yes, it could be black or it could be reddish orange. Okay. So we need kind of like a shard looking thing to fall out. Let's see here. So we got crystals, which I like. Ores. I want to see if we can find something to repurpose for the most part. I don't know if we can though. We might have to figure this one out. We might have to try and edit the mesh, which is what I was worried about for the flint. Oh, hold on. I wonder. This is our current flint in the game. Maybe, ooh, so fast. Maybe we just change its texture. Aw, blue rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what the current flint looks like in the game. It's not the best. But maybe, just maybe. I don't know. No. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Ain't that the freaking truth? I think if we do this, maybe we go to modeling and then transform, deform, smooth. It's kind of too small, which is 1000% what she said. But I think that's going to be better for purposes. Maybe, because that's a little bit too big. What is this? A rock or an almond? Oh my god. Do we even need flint? Who needs flint? Hold on, we got to go to the asset store again. There's actually a couple things that we want to look out today for on here. Let's see here. Stylized materials. I definitely feel a lot more confident at making items if I have the stylized material already. What else did we want to do today? I don't remember. Ooh, stylized lava. Stylized mining. Check ArtStation for good free stylized materials as well. Oh, do they work? I'm assuming they work well with so this is the one we picked up yesterday, which came out really good. Does he have anything else? He has this. I like this set a lot. I think we already favorited it. We did not. You missed the mining pack? What you talking about? You talking about this? This isn't stylized though. This is too realistic for what I'm going for. I should find something. Ooh, stylized crystals. These look really nice. But we can make those on our own already. Shatterable metal ores. So I'm wondering, the thing with this is this is actually potentially really, really good. Because it's already got the shatterable stuff, which would be really handy for like what I need to do. The problem is it's not stylized, but we could always make it stylized with the textures that we own already. So these are all stones and rocks that are shatterable. The asset stores are super interesting how they work. I just wish these were more. I wonder if they make stylized stuff. Let's click into here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this is actually potentially really, really good. Ready to play, shatter, and spawn BPs. We're favoriting that. Ooh, mushrooms, grains and crops. I like this guy. He's got a lot of cool stuff in here. Fossils, minerals and crystals. Stylized gems. Of course, the only stylized thing he has is gems. Of course. These are still pretty cool though. My thought process is if I can like look at one of these and I can kind of figure it out from there, if that makes sense. I think this is... I wish I could see what they looked like on objects. Sorry to ruin the 69 likes, but I gotta show my support. Hell yeah. That doesn't match the vibe. Fantasy mining loot, huh? Interesting. I think we're just gonna have to make our own. This guy's got some really good stuff in here, but it's not what we're looking for. I like these icons a lot, but got resources in here. I mean, these are all very simple icons. Actually, these aren't bad at all. For $9, there's a lot we could use in here. Do we have ores somewhere? What's the blacksmith stuff look like? See, it doesn't have quite what we need. We're just window shopping? Yeah, we're window shopping right now. It's honestly like one of my favorite things to do. Skill icons, fantasy icons. Oh, 6,000 of them? Holy cow. Flat icons mega pack. See, this is like, cause like I kind of keep note of these, and then like maybe I can reach out to them to do just like a custom order. Cause there's certain things like I know I just can't do. The Pirate Tavern. All right, so I don't think we're gonna make the flint today because I don't have a texture for it. And I don't want to spend the entire stream looking for a texture for it. But I think we can do a lot more. We'll figure out the flint. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go. I don't know. I just don't have a good material for the flint yet. I might have to make my own. I was just hoping I would see something really quick in here. What is this? Interesting. All right, is there a stylized fish? Is there fish? I wanted to implement fishing today. Y'all want to look at some fish? Look at these bad boys. I already have this saved. $14. Animated pond fish. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's get back to what we're doing. All right, that's the flint. What I want to do, we got the stone made. We didn't get the flint made. There's got to be something we have. It's gonna drive me crazy. Maybe if we duplicate this, we'll rename it to flint. Maybe we can make it look right. No. Control Z. I think what we can do is we can delete that. I think this one right here. If we duplicate this, we're going to call this M_flint. I think we can use this. And we'll just make it. Yeah, that's going to work. That'll work. Is it ugly? Sure. But it'll work for now. We just gotta touch it a little bit, you know? Funny thing is, stylized is harder to make than hyper realistic. That's so true. So true. The Megascan packs are absolutely insane. They really make it so much. It's honestly, that's why you see so many like hyper realistic games now. Ooh, how do we feel about that? I wish I could rotate it maybe. But think about it, you're going to see this on the ground as a small object. And that kind of looks like flint as a small object, right? I'm loving this black turd. You shut the hell up right meow. Oh my God. I love this black turd. Oh my God. too much. I made it too bright. I think this is honestly not bad. I think maybe we need a little bit more on the roughness here. Ooh. That made it too shiny. Oh, I kind of mess with that. There's a part of me that likes it, but it's definitely too much. Maybe if we take the RGB to roughness, it makes it too shiny. It's perfect. It would be perfect for obsidian. I feel like it's almost too glowy. We need to add a vector 3. No, shoot. What did we call it? Was a param. A vector parameter. And then multiply. Oh, shoot. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, I did do it right. Base color, maybe? Too dark. Definitely looks like flint, but it's definitely too dark. Oh, shoot. I removed base color. I did. Oral N. Late to the stream. Meredy, what's going on? I'm late, but this is the content I'm here for. We're working on trying to make flint right now. I just kind of want to multiply the texture, I think. Is that a thing I can do? Break this link. I really just I want to multiply the texture onto the roughness. Ooh. All right, I think we're gonna roll with this for right now. Yeah, and we'll see how it looks in game. So we got to go to loot lists, copper. Turn this back to flint. Save. We'll see how that looks. We'll delete this. We probably need to make it a smidge smaller. It's probably a little bit too big, which is definitely not what she said. The Discord link invite is expired. I don't know why it keeps breaking. I just give up with life. But it definitely still works somehow. I don't know which one you're using. Right, that looks flinty. Yeah. It's definitely too big. Maybe we can smallify it a little bit. I don't know how to smallify it. It's fine. I feel good about that. I feel pretty good about that. It's large. think if I do this, and then if we go into modeling, is there a scale? X form, transform. It's better, just a little bit smaller. That didn't actually save. How do I make it save? I don't know. All right, it's fine. I feel decently okay about that. All right, so let's make an iron rock next. Which means we need to go into blueprints, interactable objects, mine. Yeah, we got iron and iron 2. Alright, so we're gonna have to make a new loot table called iron, which is fine. Squirt this up here. And then we gotta make it look like a good iron node should be. As flinty as Michigan? Oh no. Lord hath mercy. Alright, we decided on a texture yesterday for iron. Ooh, I can't put these out like that first. I need to do it the other way first. That? No, no, no. We need to duplicate this. I need to do 0, 1, iron. We need to duplicate 0, 2, iron. Beautiful. It's really cool to watch. Thank you, Tag. Oh, thank you, Margot. Thank you guys for watching. So happy there's another live stream. I missed the earlier one and had a really... Oh, Alyssa, I'm so sorry. Can I make the lines be more parallel to the stone rather than going across? Alay, that's actually a really good point. And we're going to have to figure out how to do that at some point in time. We need to make iron 0, 1. So we need this open. All right, so we have everything that we now need to make our iron node. And then we got to go to content, all back to our textures. We got to find the material that we like for iron. Now, iron is literally just gray. Bronze isn't a naturally occurring material, so I don't know what we're going to use that one for. Maybe we'll just have to change the color of that to gold. But this, I believe, You know what? That kind of just looks like maybe we'll just use this for like coal. That kind of just looks like coal, right? Do we want a coal node? I don't think we do. What could this be then? That looks like iron. Yeah, that's an iron node for sure. Do we need tin and iron though? Ooh. Iron equals greenish. How do we differentiate the difference between tin and iron though? They're always really hard to see in games. These are pretty close, I think. Use coal for fire. It could be a fiber node, so you eat it and now you're pushing out bricks. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like this specifically for iron. So we're going to use this for iron. This is going to now be renamed M_iron 1. Give the tin a bluish tint, maybe? I think you're right. We're going to use... What's this look like? Ooh. Okay, we're still going to keep this. This is going to be tin. Shoot. So we're gonna make all of our ore nodes today. I know it's not the most exhilarating thing ever, but tin 1. We're gonna restructure that though. So let's work on our iron real quick. Gray equals tin, iron equals silver. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think what we need to do is we need to open up this. We need to make this a little bit more shiny. Oh, rock iron 1. Thankfully, JR taught us all this yesterday. I like the way that it looks already. So what we need is a vertex parameter. And then we need a multiply. And we're going to add shininess to this one. So we need this to look silver. See what that does. All right, but then we need to make it metallic as well. And then we'll put this down to specular. And then we're going to adjust this a little bit brighter. Iron equals silver. How are we feeling about this? Connect that to roughness. Apply. I don't know what this does. Emissive color. There we go. That's better. I like that a lot more. think this is perfect. So that looks beautiful. I don't think we're gonna do anything better than this. It's a bit plasticky. Don't be afraid to crank the metallic up a bit. Well, you got to remember, this isn't meant to be hyper realistic, right? You got to keep in mind that this is, you know, it's like Genshin Impact, right? Now I could, in theory, add another multiply, and we could add more to the metallic. I don't think that changes anything, actually. No, it doesn't. What was luminosity that we needed? We needed... Tag impacts. Oh yeah. I'm no rocket surgeon, but I don't think we changed anything. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing with these blueprints still, but we're learning, you know? I actually don't know how to get it to do what I want. I like it though. Yeah, so I think I'm really happy with the way this looks actually. So we're gonna keep it. This looks really good. So now we need to apply the same texture here. And then we'll see what it looks like in game. Boop, 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 boop. Which means we need to... I need another window open. Okay. Window, content browser. Wait, where's my second content browser at? Oh, haha, there it is. It's on chat. We're going to move it over here. That's the fun part of 3D texturing. Push buttons and see what happens. God, yeah. It's absolutely bananas. Mine. So we have mine iron 1. So we need to select iron 1. Compile and save. We gotta keep that open because we need to change its loot handle still. I'll do 2. And change its loot handle still. Save. Okay, let's see what they look like in game. Yeah, they look pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That looks pretty good for iron. I do, now that I look at this though, like the idea of adjusting our copper a little bit now that I've learned a little bit more on how to make it a little bit more specular, I suppose. Alright, so now we need to make a new ironstone. Of various sizes. Is the gacha filled with bald guys? You shut the hell up right meow. The audacity. Oh, Rock the Casbah, have a wonderful night. All right, so we need to go back to content, nuggets, materials, ashes. No, this needs to be iron now. That's what I was worried about. Okay. So now we need to duplicate this. And we need to rename this to underscore or 1. This goes back on here. It's so much fun, isn't it? It's literally just mind numbing. I think 2 is perfect. Save. Apply. Oh, and easy freaking peasy. And so now we can go to this and we do SM underscore iron. Wait, underscore nugget. Underscore iron. Boop. Let me save. Okay. Now this is the fun part where we have to do the deconstruct iron ore. We have flint in here already. This can stay iron. Actually, this is going to be way easier than I thought. Component stone. Component iron ore. Already did. So now if we go into chest. No. I almost wonder if they're too shiny. Do we feel like they're too shiny? I feel like they might be too shiny. Maybe I'm just crazy. I heard nuggets and I really want Taco Bell now. I don't blame you. Taco Bell nuggets, absolutely freaking fire. Nice, we got our iron nuggets coming out now. We've got our flint coming out. Perfect. Absolutely perfectly executed. Shiny turd rocks. Don't you make fun of my shiny turd rocks. They're just living their best life. You know? I guess if we're gonna make the rest of our things shiny, we need to make the copper ore shiny too. Which now means we get to go touch that stuff again. Interesting. This is all your guys' fault. All of your faults. When you do tin, should be a dull gray. Should be a dull gray. Okay, we can do that. That should be an easy way to differentiate. All right, so then the question is, how did we actually make it so fancy schmancy bright? So we connected the holes into, what is this multiply add thing that I did? Is that what made it look like doo-doo? Now we got some shininess to it. Let's just add this into roughness. And now it's got some shine. Perfect. Okay. Dunzio. I didn't do anything. I'm just arting. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if I like the shininess to it, but we can change that super easily when we need to. Which means we now need this guy. Also, Nani. Ah, I see what happened. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right, and I just pulled the nuggies out of the oven. Babs, you gonna share some nuggies? Some sweet, sweet nuggies? Y'all making me want to bust out the dino nuggies. What about the star-shaped nuggies, though? You know? All right, let's quickly make an iron node now that we can do this. I feel pretty confident in our capabilities to quickly whip out some rock, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. It's looking real pretty. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. We need to, I've got that content window open, which is this one already. So I can go back here, go here, blueprints, interactable objects. I want to at least make the tin because I feel like copper, iron, and tin pretty solid start. Because then I can start making some crafting recipes with all that stuff, which is what I want to get into experimenting with tonight. That's kind of the goal. And I want to actually have the ability to craft this, but also I want to also make tools that need to be upgraded to harvest said materials. So we got to figure out where that line should be drawn as well. Because we definitely need a reason to be able to upgrade tools, right? Or maybe it just takes exponentially longer. We'll figure it out. So let's do tin 1. And then we'll do duplicates tin 3. Do we need tin? Yeah, if we want to make bronze stuff. Do we need to make bronze stuff though? That's the issue. I don't know. I have 3 kids as well, but don't like it. Uh-oh. Alright, so these are going to be our interactable objects. And then bring this over here. This is like the monotony part of doing any of this stuff. Is just like I now need to make all of these. Basically remake all the things that you've already been making. Okay, perfect. That's all we need to do there. Bring this back over here. And then we already decided on what we wanted for our tin, which is going to be... yeah, we decided on this one, which is more of like a muted color, right? I don't know if we need to change this anymore. It's already pretty significantly different. We're making this game solo? Yeah. Five definitely looks better. Maybe we do make it a little bit slightly more bluish tint. Ooh, that's definitely too much. Maybe right around there. Right around there. That's not bad. How many middle types you're going to be adding? Or it's kind of unknown right now. I know we're going to do gold. I'm not 100% sure where we're going to end up going with it yet. Ooh, I think maybe we get rid of specular. No, we definitely keep specular. We get rid of roughness. That looks good. Okay. Save. Alright, so this is 10. Then we're going to duplicate this, and we know already that we need to make ore. Which is going to end up being set to a 2, and we can just do that already for that stone. But yeah, no, I don't, I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to end up doing for all the different metal types. I mean, the nice thing about it is we can always add more if we need to, or remove some if we want to as well. So that's pretty good. All right, so we can close these. Why did I name that 10-3? All right, so we get to do 10-1. I'll do 10-2. And then we're gonna break all this stuff up later. I don't know what we're gonna end up doing for any of that stuff, but we'll figure it out as we go. Compile, save. Compile, save. Then we need to do the destruction loot handle. We need to make the iron version of that now. But in game they should be changed. So we have our 3 tiers of ores already. I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look up what 10 exactly looks like, but all right, so now we need to go to items. Duplicate. I'm gonna rename this to iron. Do tin ore. Change this to... Oh, did I not make the rock yet? I didn't make the rock yet. Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. M underscore 10 underscore ore. Boop. Easy peasy. Save. Okay. I don't know if we actually... Yeah, no, we didn't need to change that. Did we change it to copper yet? We changed that to copper ore. We got tin ore. Now we need to make destruct iron. Duplicates. This needs to be renamed to tin. This needs to be changed to tin. And then everything else stays the same. Oh, shoot. How did we change to locked chest accidentally? What the hell just happened? What the hell? Okay, why can't I find tin now? That's weird. Okay. Alright, so tin ore still exists. Duplicate. Alright, we're definitely selected on tin now. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, let's test it. I think I did everything right. Cryptic, what's going on? How are you? How are you? I see this game is gonna rock. It's gonna do something with rocks, that's for sure. Nice. Oh, our tin kind of looks like rocks. That's a problem. It's all right. These still work the way they're supposed to. And this still works the way they're supposed to? Yeah. All right. And then our trees should, in theory, still work. Has it made wood yet? I haven't made wood. I don't know how to make wood. We have trees, but they're ugly. The tree textures make me want to drink. Ay, ay, ay. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stop here for the night, I suppose. We made a couple of more rocks. We made some progress. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't get in between those. But I gotta start watching some YouTube videos on, I guess, the Chaos Engine, how to make things explode. And that's gonna be a bit of a process, so... but I do hope you all have a fantastic night. Thank you so very much for hanging out. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one.